welcome to episode 13 of the best episodes of Credit 101. The original episode was episode 35. So if you want additional information about this, go to episode 35. This is literally just the best episodes of Credit 101. It's 206 episodes. So I decided, let me figure out which ones I like the most. And then let me create documents and things that you guys can use, guides, worksheets, checklists, dispute letters, personalized just for you all. So it's more than 40 dispute letters. If you guys are watching this and you already have the membership, then perfect. If you do not have this membership, we do have it for a $1 trial for 7 days, and then after that, just $9.99. And you guys have dispute letters in there, checklists in there, guide, worksheets, everything that you guys are seeing here. And I have them all here because I'm trying to teach you all about the different things that I did create for you all. Now, in this episode, we're going to talk about the effective dispute letter responses, and I'm going to keep it very, very simple. I'm going to keep it very, very simple so you guys can follow along. And I want you guys to really trust me when I say this too, because we just have so much information out there and we think everything has to be something that is really not. And if you guys sent out a dispute letter already, hopefully you guys sent it certified mail. So hopefully you guys actually sent it certified mail so that you can track and you can have another thing that you can say. But let's get right on into it. And when I say get into it, let's figure out the responses. Now, you already sent out a dispute letter. You should have already sent out a dispute letter. Now you actually have to create a response. Now you have different responses, and it's going to be dependent on what they did. Now, did they delete the account or did they not delete the account? So that's what you need to figure out. If they delete the account, good, leave them alone. If they did not delete the account, then we have to respond. Okay, so now that you found out the account is still there, you need to look at your certified receipt. Make sure you go to the website and actually track this, you guys. This number right here at the top, you want to actually go to the website. You can just literally put in United States Postal, United States USPS. Oh my gosh, USPS tracking. Literally put that in and you'll be able to track it right there on Google, or you can go to the website and track it because you'll see like the first one that popped up. But you want to track it and see when they actually got your dispute letter. Most times if you send out your first dispute letter, they have 30 days to verify this account or delete the account from your credit reports already. So you want to look for the 31st day after you actually mail in this letter. So the 31st day, that's when you want to see was basically, did you have that 30-day time period? Because you want to wait. You don't want to go crazy yet. You want to wait and see. So if it's after the 30 days, technically it's the 31st day, then you want to send a response based off whether it was delivered or not. Because sometimes when you send certified mail, it may not have been delivered. Let's be honest. If it was delivered and you got a response, so it's a thing. If it wasn't delivered, you have to resend it. Let's scratch that out. You have to resend your first letter that you sent out, resend it again, and check again in 7 days to make sure that they got it. Check every 7 days, and you got to figure out why wasn't that letter delivered? Was it the wrong address or whatever it was? Okay, so you got to really start watching this. You got to go send that first one because this one is very specific, you guys, and I just want to get down to the nitty-gritty of it. So now we know that they actually delivered it. Now you want to know whether you got a response from them. Did they say, hey, we're going to keep this on your credit report? Did they not say anything at all? Because that's the key thing. If they said, hey, we're going to keep this on your credit report, you have to look on your credit report and see with the account that you have. Maybe it was a collection. You want to see, is this account still inaccurate in terms of it's still wrong? So you want to see like the date open, see if it's the same on all 3 credit bureaus. Look at the last date of activity, see if it's the same on all 3 credit bureaus. You want to look at different things on the account and see if you see errors. Now, we talk about errors in a totally different episode, so you should already know about errors. If you don't know about errors, please go to that episode to learn about the different errors, because you literally have a full-on worksheet inside the Credit 101 membership that shows you line by line how you should be looking at these accounts, so that you'll be like, oh, this is wrong. You'll already know what the error is. So if there are still errors, you want to send a letter to the credit bureau saying, hey, you still have inaccuracies for this account, and this account should have been deleted from my credit report. So that's what you want to say. If you said it was something like fraud, make sure that you already had your FTC report and your police reports. You already sent that to them. And if they did not do what they need to do for that, you already sent this certified. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just saying, like, with these problems, all I would think about is just suing them. I'll send a follow-up letter saying, hey, you did not delete this account, and this is the reason why it should have been removed. The biggest things is errors on the account. Okay, so those people that have errors, find those different errors on the account. And when you send that letter to the credit bureau, make sure you guys send a follow-up dispute letter to the actual company too. Now, this is not the exclusive credit membership where we're talking about really deleting accounts and really digging into these accounts. So if you guys have major credit issues, you really need to look into the exclusive credit membership and join over there so that you can get into really tackling these accounts. But definitely send a follow-up letter to the collection company or whoever has the actual accounts. So if you send a dispute letter to the credit bureaus because it was multiple accounts, you need to send you need to send a letter to all of those accounts that's listed on your credit report that you had originally in the a first dispute letter, and ask them, why haven't you deleted the account? Why did you tell the credit bureaus that it was verified? And I have those letters inside the exclusive credit membership. This is literally just small credit stuff. Okay, just small credit stuff. Now, that's if you got a response. Okay, that was a lot. But it's literally find the error. It should have been deleted. You didn't delete it. You didn't do what you need to do. You violated my FCRA, period. Send another letter out and think about suing them like I did. Okay, so after that, you need to find out if they didn't see anything at all. If they did not see anything at all, then the FCRA said if the account is not verified, they're supposed to delete it. So you want to say that the account was not verified and they did not respond at all, and they need to delete the account from the credit report. Now, I'm finna show y'all the dispute letter. I know I said a lot of stuff, but I'm finna show y'all the dispute letter now. It's very, very simple. I'm finna show y'all now what y'all have to fill in on this dispute letter to send to the credit bureaus that did not delete your account. And this is just a basic dispute letter, but I want to teach you guys how to just add a little bit more information to it to make it what you need it to be, because you guys need to learn how to like talk to the bureaus, talk to these companies, so you're not so dependent on what's that special letter. It's not a special letter. Just say, hey, this is what it is, and they know how to read. They oh, okay, I messed up, and they have to go fix it. So let me show you how to tweak certain letters. And this letter is available if you guys already have the membership. Just download it down below. So a lot of you guys probably already seen this dispute letter. Put your name, address, social security number, your date of birth, put the name of the credit bureau and their address, and then list your accounts. So list all of your accounts that you were referring to on here. Now, the biggest thing is if they did not respond at all, then I'm gonna say that this account, depending on situation, I would really say that the account was unverifiable. Now, each account will be listed here. The name of the accounts: Capital One, Midland, American Leg, whatever, LVMV Funding, whatever it is. These are names that you're gonna put, and then put the account number here. But this second line, put whatever the thing is that I just told y'all. Hey, it's been 30 days and you did not respond. It's unverifiable. Put that information right here under all the accounts, and you literally can copy this and paste it. If it's the same reason, just paste it and make it so simple, you guys. Now, you see it says you have 30 days to investigate these accounts and delete them if they're not verified correctly from the creditor. Right here, I will put it has been more than 30 days and you have not verified these accounts. You have 15 days to remove this account from my credit report. That's what I would put right here. Put additional stuff in here. And if it's not that it's unverifiable, put the thing that's wrong with the account. Hey, this account is being re-aged. The balance is wrong on this account. The account number is wrong. And you could be very specific too and say, hey, for this same account on TransUnion, you say, oh, $305. Equifax says $307. and Experian say 305. Like, which one is it? This account has incorrect balance and it should be removed from my credit report. Just simple things, and we can literally talk into our devices, and our devices can put the information on there. You guys use that to your advantage, because I do. Okay, I used to think it was me being lazy, but I'm more productive and I don't freeze like, oh, I just won't do anything. So that's what you guys have to do. You have to fill in that information, and then put your, you don't necessarily have to put a signature here, but go ahead and put your name here and delete this information right here. But this is a basic dispute letter. If you don't have your first dispute letter, you never sent the first dispute letter, you still watching this because you need to know what's next, or like, hey, what I need to do to make sure I don't mess it up, then you can use this letter too to send as your first letter to the credit bureau. The key things I want to teach you guys is you guys have to tweak letters, edit letters, change a few things around, and you'll be good. Okay, so just get used to editing letters some, just so that your point can actually get across. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. If you don't have a membership, look down below. We have a $1 trial for 7 days, and then just $9.99. You guys, thing falling, and you guys are going to get over 40 different downloads. So definitely check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, welcome to episode 14 of the best episodes of Credit 101. In this episode, we're going to talk about the best dispute letter to fix your credit. So if you have negative accounts on your credit reports, then this is going to be the best dispute letter that you can send out to just work to remove the accounts from your credit reports. Now, even though it's episode 14 of, it's the best episodes of Credit 101. It's not the actual episode of Credit One. The actual episode is actually episode 36. So if you go to episode 36, you're going to see more information on this, but definitely go there if you want additional information. We're going to talk about this dispute letter, and you guys should have already seen this dispute letter too in episode 13 of the best episodes of Credit 101, or episode 35 too. So if you guys have the membership, look down below. You can download the dispute letter there. So go ahead and download the dispute letter and start filling this information in and get the letter out. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm telling y'all, the best thing is just action. I don't care how good ideas are. We got to put action behind everything that we talk about. So please start to just send out the dispute letters. And when you send out your dispute letters, make sure that all of your dispute letters are actually being sent via certified mail. Here go one here. So this is a certified receipt. And with a certified receipt, you actually have tracking. Can you see that number right here at the top? That is the actual tracking number, so that you can track to see when this letter is actually sent to the company that you're mailing to. When they actually get it, they'll let you know delivered. This is the date, this is the time, and it was delivered at this address. And you have to put down here at the bottom the who you sending it to, and then you also had to put the address here at the bottom too. So you can see right here, send to, street address, apartment number, or the PO box number, and then the city, state, and zip code. So you have to put that information on there, and then they'll stamp this with the date that was actually sent. I like to check these about 7 days after it is mailed, just to make sure that they actually got it. Okay, because if they did not get this, you're going to want to resend it. Now, when you have accounts on your credit reports, if they're inaccurate, or if you don't think the account is yours at all, you can send a dispute in about that account, saying that account should be removed from your credit reports, which is basically what we're talking about now. So let's get right into the dispute letter. This dispute letter mainly is usually sent to all 3 credit bureaus: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. The main credit bureaus, let me say all 3, the main credit bureaus: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So let's actually look at the dispute letter, and let me tell you what you guys have to fill out. And with this one too, you guys have bonus dispute letters. Before we go into that, let me say this: you have more than just this one. The first one that we're going to go over is actually what you're going to send to the credit bureau, but you can see, like, you have multiple, like, dispute letters in here. So I make sure I print everything out so I can know exactly what you guys got. So the first one is the actual dispute letter that you can send to the credit bureaus. The second one is a debt validation letter. So this is just a bonus one. You guys also have another debt validation request. This is a perfect letter, simple, one page. If you don't want to send out all these pages, I really suggest that one. Send that one out and send that one certified. But you have another one here if you want to send this one. You also have an inquiry dispute letter here. And then you also had the public record dispute letter, and then the bankruptcy dispute letter. And the bankruptcy and public record, that's the one that you're going to actually send to the actual courthouse that's reporting it. And that's just another method if they're saying, like, say if you talk to TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, they say, hey, we found out about your bankruptcy from the actual bankruptcy court, but you know that they don't actually do any type of verification of these things. So you're going to actually send this letter to them, and you're going to send a self-addressed and stamped envelope to them also with this letter, and this letter asking them, hey, how did you verify this account? And they're going to send you a letter back saying that they do not verify the accounts. And that letter can be very, very helpful when you're attacking these different companies. But let's get into the dispute letter. You guys can look at the other dispute letters by actually looking into the credit membership. And again, it's $1 for 7 days. If you guys already had a membership, just look down below and you guys can be able to download this documents. It's 11 pages total. So the first letter is the letters you're going to send to the credit bureau. So this is the information that you're going to need to put on here. You need to put your name on here, your address, your social security number, your date of birth, the name of the credit bureau, and the address. Okay. A lot of times you're sending this letter to 3 different credit bureaus. So you want to copy it 3 different times, and you want to put the name of the credit bureau and their address on it. Okay. And if you have a problem with that, or if you feel like that is really, really hard, then you could just do one, print it out, and print 2 copies, because you want to keep a copy for yourself, and make sure that you put the date on here too, because I actually don't have a spot for the date, but you really do want to put the date on here. You can put it right up under the date of birth, but just print it out, add the additional ones, and keep changing that one if you want to change the one. Whichever way is easier, just get it done. Okay, that's all I care about. Now, you have the different accounts in your credit report. Maybe you have the Capital One account that you're trying to remove. Maybe you have a Navy Federal you're trying to remove. Maybe you have a Midland you're trying to remove, AmeriCollect, ERC, Enhanced Recovery Company, whatever it is. Put that name of the account here. Whatever the account number, put that account number here. Now, the next line is where you actually want to fill in your information about this account. Is the account not yours? Do you not have a contract? Are you not liable for it? Is this your second dispute letter technically? So you know this account is unverifiable because they never sent you information about it. Whatever it is, put it there. And you guys should learn about the different errors. I believe that's in the... No, that's not the next episode. The next episode is what to do if they do not respond to you. And I have a follow-up dispute letter if they do not respond to you. That's for the next episode. But I have in the Credit 101 membership, I have a thing that could teach you about different areas that can be wrong with the account, checking the balance, the date open, the last date activity, the payment history. So you can put something like that there just in case you want to sue. It's a valid reason. Hey, the balance is different on all 3 credit bureaus. I don't know which one is correct. This is inaccurate information, and it should be removed from my credit reports. You put that there. Whatever that information is, and then please delete and remove from my report. You can keep that there. You want to list all the different accounts that you want to list here. I wouldn't say that there's a limit to the amount of accounts. Some people say limited to 10 accounts, limited to 5 accounts, but I haven't seen people put a lot of accounts on here and get majority of them deleted. So I try not to put a certain amount on a dispute letter, because I don't care if your dispute letter have to be 40 pages long, especially when you send it certified. They better do what they need to do, especially if you are correct in what they should do. If you only got 1 or 2 accounts, just delete these little extra spots that's on here too. Make sure with this, you go down to the bottom. Actually, I can show you this one. I'll show you this dispute letter as a bonus. It's okay. Go down to the bottom and remove this information right here where it says my name. Put and the signature, put your name here, type your name, and then delete all rights reserved. Okay, delete that area right there. You don't want that on there. All you want is your first and last name on here, and then make sure you guys mail this certified. And don't forget, you have other dispute letters on here too for inquiries, the debt validation. You guys have the thing on here for the bankruptcy, the public records. So you have a lot of different things that's on these dispute letters. If you guys have any questions, put them down in the comments. If you're in a membership, I'll personally answer them for you, and I'll make sure I be as detailed as possible. If I need to record my screen and send you an actual link, I will, okay? Just to make sure that you know exactly what's going on. But if you don't have a membership, get it. It's $1 for 7 days. Like, literally, it's so cheap. I made sure I made it cheap, so nobody have excuse why not to get it. And with this thing right here, I just feel like we're going to help our community so much, make sure that our credit is good. We know what we need to do. So that's why I really put this together. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.